And welcome back one and all. Thank you cruisers for joining us on today's daily cruise news. We have 5 breaking news stories heading your way, and coming up soon we see which cruise line is considering charging for pizza. Find out more later on the video, as all news fed directly to you from cruisehive.com. A big warm welcome is in store as Norwegian Viva has made its debut in Venice and welcomed her first guest on her maiden voyage. The long-awaited and slightly delayed ship will begin a special preview 4-night sailing, calling on Split in Croatia and Salerno before arriving in Rome on August the 14th. Part of a longer 9-night sailing continues to Cannes and Ibiza, then moving ahead to Lisbon, where she will then begin a series of Mediterranean cruising, visiting top destinations as Naples, Sicily, Santorini, Istanbul and many more across Europe. The 142,500 gross ton ship will move from Europe through mid-November before departing on her first transatlantic cruise from Lisbon to Miami on November the 16th. The cruise industry is once again embracing Hong Kong as a top cruise hub in Asia, following the prolonged suspension of cruising as the pandemic unfolded. The Hong Kong Tourism Board announced on August the 10th that 18 cruise lines, representing a total of 166 ship calls, are committed to visiting the destination this year, including Royal Caribbean's Spectrum of the Seas, which has already been welcomed. The total ship calls this year remains less than in 2019, when 218 ships visited, but in a notable rebound from the pandemic years and staged an elaborate welcome ceremony after 3 years away from the ship's guests. Now, pre-COVID, Asia, that market was seeing a major growth, and today Hong Kong is now well positioned to begin pursuing those opportunities. Princess Cruises has notified guests currently sailing aboard Emerald Princess en route to Hawaii that the ship's scheduled call to Maui has been cancelled. The western region has recently been devastated by wildfires, causing massive damage and displacement to the area. Emerald Princess is currently sailing a 16-night Hawaiian Islands cruise that departed Los Angeles on August the 5th. Now, after 5 days at sea to reach Hawaii, its final port of call in the Aloha state was to have been at Lahaina on the western coast of the island, and will now focus her attention on visiting Kona instead. Our thoughts go out to all those who are affected by this terrible devastation. Let us know your thoughts and feelings, cruisers, in the comments below. The tourism organisation Cruise Barbados has announced excellent recovery numbers for the 2022-23 cruise season, showing more than 85% of passengers and cruise ship visits compared to the 2018-19 season prior to the industry-wide shutdown. Now, in total, over 625,000 total cruise passengers visited the Caribbean nation, brought to Barbados by 362 port-of-call visits. The encouraging numbers for the season bode well for even more visitors when the next Barbados season begins in just 2 months. Local authorities are projecting a record-breaking year for the 2023-24 cruise season, with more than 741,000 guests expected across 407 cruise calls. Guests returning from recent Royal Caribbean International cruises have reported a concerning question on their post-cruise surveys, whether or not they'd be willing to pay a fee for Sorrento's pizzas. Now, true, the survey does not indicate that such a change is imminent. However, these surveys may indicate that the venue is gauging the reaction to the possibility of such a charge. Reactions to the idea of a fee for pizza that has been free ever since it was introduced on board have been strong and firm. This seems to follow a trend of cruise lines adding new fees, and many cruise travellers are becoming frustrated with these increased prices coupled with perceived lowering of service or quality. So what do we all think, cruisers? Are we happy or are we all frustrated? Let us know in the comments below. And that's it from me today, cruisers, and goodbye. My name is Paul, and thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Now, if you wish to be kept updated in the world of cruising, then don't forget to like our channel and hit that subscribe button. Please have a look on our website for all the news covered in today's video on cruisehive.com. Have a nice day everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.